that they have restricted Simon Ekpa. As you restricted Simon Ekpa has done what he wants to do. So he has finished what he wants to do. He has finished it. And that is why today, as I'm talking to you, people like Russia, people like America, as you say, people like Israel and Netanyahu, them begin to look into the matter they don't want to look into before. Begin to pay attention to the matter they don't want to pay attention to. Begin to say, okay, oh, let us do something on what they don't want to do anything before. So I am not surprised if them are coming, including the Korea.
We now move to recognize Biafra and Simon Ekpa the more. That was a big mistake, Nigerian arresting Ekpa. But now, in no distant time, that Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra will fully get their recognition that they truly deserve. What's your take on what?
Yeah, glory be to God for that, and I give Jesus the praise for that justice that He's doing. You know, to start with, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu rose up with this agitation, I remember this man called the former president of Nigeria in person of Olusegun Obasanjo, warned Buhari never to pay attention, never to give audience to what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was doing. But to him, it was like, these people, the people that they hate, they are non-entity, they are nobody. I can do anything and I will do it and scot-free, nothing will happen. No, knowingly to him, and at the same time, foolishly to him. That this is exactly what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was looking for. The attention of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because when the government recognize your activities, that means you are relevant. You understand? So, you know, all this one, you know, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been parading, even right from Obasanjo time. But he never give attention. Obasanjo didn't pay attention. Jonathan them didn't pay attention. You understand? They didn't actually pay attention. But when this man now officially pay attention, and that was what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was looking for. And now, yes, I've gotten what I want, my mandate, federal recognition. So he become a public figure. He become the one that federal government is hunting for. And that was what Olusegun Obasanjo won. Buhari, but Buhari refused. You understand? And now, they play the game and play the game and play the game. At the end of the day, he entered Nigerian neck very well. International body now pay more attention. And the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had the opportunity to relate, to showcase what he has been looking for, to set the market that he has been carrying up and down. And unknowingly to Nigeria. Now he has finished selling it. Nigeria now make another worse mistake by kidnapping him. And they make him, by doing that, they make him more popular. More what? Popular. The same government again, the same party, and another person came up again. And another man rose up, called Simon Ekpa. The same Nigeria military, both the chief of staff and chief of defense, attorney general, foreign affairs minister, vice president and president himself, in all the aspects of the government parasitatus offices, began to pay attention to Simon Ekpa doing, making the man more popular. You understand? And all these things are the strategies for us. An advantage for Biafra, but disadvantage to Nigeria. You understand? Today now they believe that they have restricted Simon Ekpa. As you restricted Simon Ekpa has done what he wants to do. So he has finished what he wants to do. He has finished it. And that is why today, as I'm talking to you, people like Russia, people like America, as you say, people like Israel and Netanyahu, them begin to look into the matter they don't want to look into before. Begin to pay attention to the matter they don't want to pay attention to. Begin to say, okay, oh, let us do something on what they don't want to do anything before. So I am not surprised if them are coming, including the Korea even, because I heard it the other day, I read, whereby we have Orabueze representing in the Middle East, Asia, Asia and South Korea, one meeting, some peace meeting talk or something like that. Good. Which the woman went, you understand, the peaceful summit in South Korea, which she went to represent the Biafra. You see the thing now. And she was given an audience, which Kim Yong-shu, or how do they, is there that I don't know that their name is difficult for me to pronounce. You understand? Stood up and was like, you know, good, well saying, you know, good speech. So they heard her and they pay attention. Of unlike before. So they are promoting this Biafra the more. So the prophet that is now speaking now, the Elijah himself, Prophet Elijah, speaking now, that means he's now trying to tell us that which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa has done is well conquered. You understand? And well what? Achieved. That means dream come true. Dream come true. And in no distance, as he has said, Biafra will stand. Biafra has already come because they have already restored Biafra. You understand? Biafra has been declared. That was 1967. And Biafra was redeclared again, a kind of to restore what had been declared before. And a certificate of the mandate that qualify us as a citizen of Biafra today has been handed over on November 29, officially, internationally. They are aware of it. So there are other procedures that still remain, which they are going, and that all those ones are these people coming to support now. Their support. So that by the time they finish rounding up everything under the UN law, they will not have anything to hold against us, the Biafrans, for not going our separate ways from this country, Nigeria. You see it now. So it's a good news. It's a good news. Thank you. So, you know, like I said, I made mention of Kim Jong, you know, that Korea Suk. That their name is difficult anyway. And, you know, and Donald Trump is coming up at the 20th of January to assume office. And you know that the current Chief of Staff of United States of America is one of the lobbyists of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2019. You understand? And the Chief of Defense was once partnering with Simon Ekpa. You understand? You see the ground there? I'm not surprised. Then, and you know, when it comes to Russia, like I made mention of Russia, you know that today Niger are being liberated from France and at the same time from ECOWAS intimidation and humiliation as regard on what Tinubu intend to do. You understand? So Putin and his men, boys, came to rescue them from that humiliation that Mr. President Tinubu and the ECOWAS plan against Niger. And glory be to God for intervention of Putin. And today, they have their, what we call, freedom. The freedom is not just the freedom from ECOWAS. They have their freedom from France oppression. Imagine you are a country, they call you a sovereign country, a sovereign nation, independent nation, but your central bank is not in your country. You see that? It's still in France, and France control their finance, control their economy, control their money. People, look at that young man.
Not to liberate now. How will they get their money? Will France, you know, give out or, you know, allow them have their own central bank?
Definitely, yes, that we have. No, as they are doing it now, it is their right. You understand? They will get their money back. They will build it in their country now. and get their own. Just like Nigeria, we have our own here in Nigeria, not in Britain. We have our own in Nigeria here, so controlled by us, and indirectly controlled by British as well. Okay? So they themselves need it. And look at that young man from Burkina Faso. Very vibrant young military man. Look at the way the guy is smoking. He's smoking harder, fighting to liberate his people completely from the harassment of the French government. And I look at the people of Burkina Faso. Do you know that Burkina Faso before, in fact, they were too timid. But I am happy that today people like this young man is coming out from Burkina Faso. It means that that country called Burkina Faso is coming up truly to liberate itself and to grow in terms of development. Whereas, look at Nigeria, we have many professors who go to Ondo, you'll be hearing professor. At the end of the day, they end up speaking English without anything. You understand? They end up just speak English and nothing to show, nothing, no impact, no improvement, no anything positive addition to Nigeria. Despite all the professor we have in this country. You understand? So time has come. Time has come that Biafra need to go. Time has come that people that matters, men, need to come out and add their view in the case of Biafra, because we have played the role. If you talk of death, if you talk of sharing blood, if you talk of sacrifice, if you talk of hunger, if you talk of anything, suffering, we have paid the price. So it is the high time and the right moment for these people to support us. Yes, we have paid all our conduct rights, price, and sacrifice. You know, we have suffered a lot. And like I said, if you still watch under the current system of governance now, despite the advance that many countries is advancing and have advanced, yet Nigeria is not ready to advance. And they are not willing to advance. How do I mean? Still bringing, see France, people are chasing away. Our president went to invite them. See people like British that people are chasing away. Our president are still listening, taking order from them. Now, somebody like Simon Ekpa is paying the price. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu suffering again up till now, have not been released over the same issue that I've said, that sacrifice, that price. So we have paid enough, which requires the attention. Simon Ekpa being restricted, though Nigeria say arrested and put in the worst prison yard according to Nigeria. And why is this so? Because the same young man is suffering for Biafra, just as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is suffering for Biafra. So the suffering still remains. So we've not even paid the price finish. So it requires the international able bodies and able men to come for our rescue, to help us, because we have paid the due rights that requires our freedom. If you talk of blood, loss of life, loss of property, loss of goods, loss of anything you can think of, we have paid all the rights. So it is the high time we stand and have our freedom.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you know, as a gas is Ordeal. So what is your take on this?
Yes, Binta Nyako has to refuse. She has to refuse. You know, because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, she resigned. And every other judges, we are running away from it. Being the person that started it from the onset, they push it back to her. But she's vividly standing out now to let the Nigerian government, that, including Tinubu government, that she will not continue. Because let me tell you, she negotiated, she was the one that brought the idea initiated the idea of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu settling with Nigeria out of court. She initiated the idea because she have looked into that system, into what is going on, and she found out that this young man was not guilty of the accused leveled against him. And remember, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu already said that whosoever that will try him here must be a terrorist. And Binta, based on her credentials as a judge and a woman who has a good conscience, you understand, may not want to act based on what Nigerian government want her to act upon in the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because if she does, it may have some critical implication against her career internationally. You understand? And her reputation internationally may likely go down speedily and seriously. And it will not speak good of her as a good lawyer, as a good judge, rather. You understand? All these things are the things that she's trying to dodge from the onset, because from that onset she has been monitoring the case, following it up, see the way Nigeria is going, that actually that Nigeria did not have a concrete evidence. You understand? No concrete evidence that qualify Mazen Nnamdi Kanu trial here in Nigeria. You understand? So, and that's just it. God bless you.
Okay, so Benjamin Kalu has said in the time past, just recently, he said, I will make sure I do everything for Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu in 2025. And just recently now, he has come out and said himself and even Abaribe and other, you know, prominent politicians, senators in the southeast have come out and said they want peace in the southeast, and at the same time they are ready to stand as surety. Just like Benjamin Kalu said, I'm ready to fight and make sure that Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu come 2025. What is your take as regards this?
Yes, I love that. If that movement should be taken, although Abaribe have been a man for Senator Abaribe have been the man from the onset. He has been the one which he made it openly and clearly. He said Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is his brother, that is ready to stand for him anytime, 1 million times. You understand? So Benjamin Kanu now supporting, backing up, and the other politicians and the senators. And let me tell you, before now, they have already over 100 and something Nigerian senators have already asked, tender a request for the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, even before now. But the government in power have refused to adhere their opinion. And I don't know, even now, I'm not giving 100%, but I believe since Abaribe involved, Benjamin Kanu, well, and others, maybe Tinubu could or may listen to them this time. But there's something I want to understand, because that article, I didn't get it completely. Network did not allow me to get it completely. You understand that information? I am asking, are they standing to that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not agitate again, or because of because these are two things: agitation, which kept him there, and kidnapping. You know, I wanted to go through to get the concrete this thing before I talk about it. Are you getting it? But I believe that somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, whom we believe, it will be to sign based on the kidnapping aspect of it, because he sued Nigeria for 50 billion based on that, and Nigeria is owing him 50 billion. Probably on the note of 50 billion is what they want to negotiate and pencil their biro. Probably it's on that, because I don't see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu dropping agitation. You understand? So it's a very good movement, and they are not the first. Over 150 or even 80 are done, but If now they are now coming back again, taking the step, is good. And if Tinubu will listen to them, probably it could be as a result of the threat of the North towards the president that could even make him to a kind of, okay, oh, let me hear these people, let me listen to these people, and let me like, okay, grant them this wish. I said, Nnamdi Kanu, you can go, which you have the right to do without anybody pressurizing him. You understand? He can do maybe based on that, maybe he can grant them that wish, that desire, because of the threat that is coming from the northern part of Nigeria. Yes. Okay. It can be possible. Because of that, he will release. He will free. Yes.
But some will say if Abaribe is saying they will stand as surety, you know, and he want to make sure that they release them, they can. But someone like Soludo, he was saying another thing that he should not be released. So who are we going to believe, and why are they? Why are they not?
Excuse me, my brother. We know who is who. It's Abaribe we have to believe, not Soludo. Yes.
I say he's not believing the sitting governor.
I'm not believing the sitting governor who says, even if you release Nnamdi Kanu, insecurity will continue. Why should I believe him? That means he doesn't want security, safety of the people in his state. So he's the one, like I've said on this TV before, that if Nigeria is a country, somebody like Soludo must be questioned. They need to, EFCC for that statement, they need to go again after him. They need to go after him and carry him, arrest him, and interrogate him and detain him. Are you getting it? And if they didn't do that, there should be a petition of him to resign. You understand, from office, for because that statement is a statement of incompetency as a governor to rule the people of Anambra State. You understand me? That means he's speaking a word of incompetency to lead the people of Anambra State. So he should resign. But Nigeria is not that kind of country. That's why he said it, and it's still scot-free. You understand? Even a land that is he want to recruit, or maybe have already started recruiting some group of people again for his own, on his own side. You understand? So Soludo should, I don't take, no. I don't take Soludo, and I will never take Soludo. I will take Abaribe, Senator Abaribe. That is the man. He has done it, after all, Soludo, Abaribe had done it before, which we witness, which we are aware of. So definitely if he's saying it again, I am not surprised.
Rock, and they are kind of shocked as regards because some people they call Uyo Biafran. So what is your take as regards Nnamdi going to?
Yes, it is a very, very good good home. He plays the role of regardness and the importance and validity of Christianity in the hearts of Donald Trump. How he value the life of the Christians, and how he value Christianity, and how he value lives and those who believe in our Lord Jesus Christ. It plays that, yes, that in America, they still value Biafrans. And they regard the things that come from Biafra land. They know the importance, what the role it will play. Trump will value it. USA value it so immensely. You understand? I love it so much. And it's a kudos, and it's a plus, an addition to what we are actually pushing. You understand me? We are actually pushing, proving to the world we have something that the world needs. That which the world can get, what the world is lacking, what the world cannot get anywhere, that in Biafra they can get it. And that is what he has shown. So, and I love that. And I love the work of that young man, and the zeal, the steady, and the hard working. You understand? And the consistency that he has put in, the faith he have added, the kind of the effort. You understand? And today is paying for it.